Welcome to Basso on Business. Over my career, I've met many fascinating and successful entrepreneurs. On each episode of the program, I'll introduce to you some of these visionaries. Our goal is to learn how they overcame challenges and use creativity and innovation to grow successful businesses. Welcome to our show. I get the pleasure today to meet with Tim and Roger Browner here in Hicksville, Long Island. They own a company called Automat that's been around since 1956. They do customization and restoration for all kinds of vehicles. Their father started this business, now they're taking it to a new level. Check out this beautiful example behind me here. Let's go see what really happens inside. I understand the company's been around since 1956. Why don't you give me some background on the company?
Okay, my father, very proud, started the business in 1956. He served in World War II in the Navy, got out of the service, and he went to work for a seat cover manufacturing company. And in so doing, he discovered that there's a lot of other things inside the car that could use restoration. So one little cutting table and one sewing machine set up in the basement in Hicksville, and started Automat in 1950.
Your business has changed so dramatically. Now, you started out making mats for automobiles.
Hence the name Automat. It was just the mats, the floor carpeting, the trunk matting, and things like that. And then as things expanded and as people were buying these products from us, we got into doing the rest of the interior. That's where it started. But we then got into doing the seat upholstery, the seat covers, the door panels, the dash covers, the headliners, the convertible tops. And as cars evolved and became much more complex, so did the work that we were doing on the cars.
Now, I understand your dad is sort of an icon in the industry. You want to talk a little bit about him?
He definitely is. He just recently received national recognition for, our company as well. Automat was named the 2008 Trimmer of the Year.
I understand you. It's a brother team here.
Yes.
And your brother has different responsibilities. How do you guys break up the responsibilities within the family business?
It's pretty straightforward. Younger brother Roger and myself are here. Roger is the technology guy. He does all the computer work. I'm the front guy, so I deal with all the customers. I do all the job scheduling.
Now, everybody's seen all these new TV shows that are out now. Pimp My Ride's not new. There's a new show called Overhaul, and there's probably 10 more like that. What has that really done to your business?
That is really what has really expanded our business a lot, is this advent of the cable TV, car-specific shows. People sitting at home are just car crazy, and there's a whole nostalgic thing going on, not only with customizing and pimping out a new car, but the restoration of the older classic cars. A lot of guys, cars from their 60s they grew up with. These are the guys that are the baby boomers who this was their car in high school, or the car their father gave them 30, 40 years ago. And their kids are out of college now, and now they have the money to devote to their passion, which is restoring this car and bringing it back to the way it was.
From a marketing standpoint, where do you guys spend a lot of your marketing dollars?
Well, we have a massive, massive website. It's autointeriors.biz. Thousands of pictures of projects that we've done are on there, along with a lot of descriptive information as to how we go about doing everything. So people will go on our website and get a tremendous education.
Why don't we pull a pattern out and take a look at it?
Okay. All right, here's one right here.
What do you got?
This happens to be from a DeLorean. So,
DeLorean?
DeLoreans, the famous DeLorean.
What year did they stop making that car? Come on, I'm going to
help me out, Raj.
I think 82.
82,
okay.
They only made it for a few
Stainless
years.
steel, right?
Stainless steel
All right.
car,
See,
but
I know something about cars.
The floor carpeting was not stainless steel,
Okay.
so that had to be replaced. So essentially, as you can see from what Vic is doing over here, the patterns are laid out on the carpeting. They're marked out with the chalk, and then they're cut out, and then they're sewn and padded and boxed up and shipped out.
So here we are in one of Tim's restoration projects, an 81 Vet. Tim, what have you been working on and how long have you been working on it?
Well, typically a complete interior will take about 2 weeks, as long as we have all the parts ready to go when the car comes in, and that's ideally the way we like to do it. Corvettes are probably one of the most popular cars that we do, and in this case we're doing a complete silver restoration inside this red sports car, and it's really sharp. And we're doing everything from the floor carpeting to the door panels, the handles, the entire dash was replaced, the gauges were reworked, even the steering wheel was replaced.
That you're working on. This is one of the upholstery projects. Why don't you tell us about it?
Absolutely, another out of the ordinary project. It's a 1992 Cadillac, and the car is being painted brown with a bright white roof treatment that we're going to do. So we've done the interior in two-tone brown and white ostrich material.
The family is also involved in a gourmet cheese business, and we're going to talk to his brother Roger about that in a few minutes. It was great spending time
Thank you
with
very
Thanks a
much.
lot.
My
Appreciate
pleasure. Okay.
it. Hey, Roger, how you doing?
Hi Rob, how you
Good.
doing?
So you got your Automat hat on today with your Gourmet cheese sign behind you. What's going on?
Well, actually, I do both. I'm involved in two family
So
businesses.
we got cheese and we've got auto restoration.
Right.
All right. Help me figure that out.
Most people think it's a very unusual combination, but it's really a classic garage invention. But in this case, it's a backyard invention because I was barbecuing a few years ago and just watching the American cheese drip off the burger into the grill like this. It just didn't make sense that the cheese you can buy for burgers is all square. The burgers are all round. So I said there should be cheese made specifically for burgers that's round, and at the same time we can put gourmet flavors.
When
in the
somebody
cheese.
asks you, how do you manage running two businesses? Do you have to kind of change hats and wear different hats?
Well, that's exactly what I do. When I get a Gourmelts phone call, I take off my Automat hat and I put on my Gourmelts hat.
Very good. Well, thanks for spending time, Roger. Really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Excellent. I would like to thank Tim and Roger for their kind hospitality today. As we have seen, Automat is a continually evolving company with humble beginnings, producing formats for cars to become an important player in the car restoration and customization revolution. Car customizing and gourmet cheeses have proven to be the right combination for these innovative entrepreneurs. See you next time. I'm Rob Basso, and this has been Basso on Business. If you have an interesting business and think you have what it takes to make it on Basso on Business, contact us today.